You're welcome back to another episode on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to the Fumeke Oloyede's YouTube channel, and I'm super excited to be doing this with you. And I've just been thinking lately, I've been thinking about coming up with some names for my channel. I don't know if I should stick with the Fumeke Oloyede. Please advise me. I don't know if I should stick with the Fumeke Oloyede or I should change it to maybe Talk with Fumeke, Real Chat with Fumeke, or Real Time Talk with Fumeke. I really so funny. I honestly don't know, but please advise me. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? What do you think? I would really love your advice. Should I just stick to this name or I should come up with another name? I don't know if I should change it to a podcast, but I know definitely clarity will come with time. And I'm super excited to just start this journey. I believe with time, clarity is going to come and I'm going to know eventually what I really want to focus on. But for now, so many things. So many things on my mind. Yeah, so welcome to this episode. This is episode 3. And if you're just joining, if you're just seeing my video for the very first time, my name is Fumeke Oloyede and I'm starting a journey on my YouTube channel, and I'm also a writer. I love telling stories, and yeah, I have a book titled Living by Design in Your 20s. Of course, I'm still in my 20s. So yeah, so on today's episode, I just want to talk about something that is very interesting, something that is so dear to my heart. Lately, I've really been so intentional about introspection and just reflecting on everyday journey in everyday life. And one of the things that came up during my introspection is the topic of authenticity. And I've just been thinking, what does authenticity really mean to me? What does it mean to be authentic? And am I really living my authentic life? And is this the best I can be living? What does authenticity mean? How do I tap into this authentic living? And how do I become my authentic self? And not just like trying to fit in or trying to live up to the standard of the society, or trying to even just like be conditioned to the lifestyle I've been used to before, based on background, exposure, and just so many things. And I've just been thinking. Yeah, so and one of the things that came up to me when I was just like thinking is the feeling of authenticity. What does it feel like to be authentic? And the reason why I'm talking about feelings right now, I can be so emotional, and that's why I'm coming up with like, what does it feel like? I feel like when I kind of like know what it feels like, I'll be able to like understand the concept of being authentic. So and then I was just like, I think authenticity feels like a new chapter, right? Like for instance, when you're reading a book, you don't just close the previous chapter. The previous chapter, let's say chapter 1 builds up to chapter 2, chapter 2 builds up to chapter 3, builds up to chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, 8, and like that. So you don't just close this chapter. It's kind of like building up, but it's the entirely different chapter. It's open up to a new horizon. Like for instance, especially if you're reading a fiction book, the chapter 1 is going to build up to chapter 2. And the chapter 2 feels like a new horizon. And the author can even bring up a new character in chapter 2 that is just going to be so unique. So it feels like a new dawn for me. I think that is what authenticity means to me. It feels like a new dawn, a new season, whereby my old self is being renewed to a new self. I know that there's this concept of new me, but I don't want to go there. So like kind of like open up to a renewed version of myself. So I think that is what authenticity feels like to me. And the second thing that came up to me when I was just introspecting is authenticity is not being attached to an identity that I thought of in my mind. For instance, let me break it down. let's say I've always been an introvert for the longest. And I used to feel like I'm an introvert anyway. But let's say, for instance, I've always been like an introvert and maybe I'm a shy person. Let me just put shy. Let's say I've always have this identity of myself as someone who is shy. Now, authenticity is me bringing out, me thinking about myself, not in the light of being shy, but in the light of someone who can be outspoken, not just outspoken, someone who can be confident, not just confident, someone who can live beyond that identity based on my old habits. And it's just like an habit, like for instance, someone that has been configured to being shy. The natural default of that person is being shy. But when you begin to think about it this way, that okay, I can't be shy and achieve the things I want to achieve. Do you get? So now let me move from being shy to actually being like outspoken, extroverted, and someone who can actually just express themselves in maybe in public and just walk up to anybody and talk to them. And not feeling like, oh, I'm going to shrink, I'm going to enter the ground, like you. No. So like I see it that way from the light of I've been attached to this identity. So if I can outgrow that habit, that is me living my authentic life. Yeah. So let me just recap. So authenticity is not tying yourself to an old version of you. It is not tying yourself to an old belief that you had of yourself, which means you can outgrow habits, you can outgrow any behavior and live your authentic life. Number 3, authenticity is not fake life. And I know there's this old story or like episode on fake, like faking it till you make it. But I believe you can't fake something that is authentic. You can't fake something that is your identity. Authenticity is when you've tapped into the core of your being. It is when you've tapped into the core of God's design for you. So how can you fake something that is God's design? Now, it can look like you faking it because you are not used to that habit. So it might force you to be intentional about the habit you want to see, about the behavior you are trying to reinforce. But it is not you faking it till you make it. It is you just accepting your identity, which is God's design for you, and saying that everything I've believed about myself was a lie. I can become better. Yeah, so I feel like authenticity is not faking it till you make it. And authenticity, this is going to bring me to the final point. Authenticity is embracing this new chapter of who you're becoming. It is when you are embracing yourself and you're just realizing that okay, this is a renewed version of me, and I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to love me. I'm going to enjoy this journey. While this journey is not going to be so rosy, but it is going to be a learning curve for me. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And to everybody watching this, and to me as well, and this is just like a reminder to me and to everybody watching this, that you should be your authentic self. Wherever you are, wherever you go, whoever you meet, you should always be your authentic self, which means you understand God's identity, God's purpose for your life, and you are living by it every day. Even if the world standard is against it, you know that no, this is who God has made me to be, and I'm living by it, regardless of whatever the world thinks. So this is going to bring me to the end of this video. Oh my god, I really love doing this. I'm super excited that you're also like going through this journey with me. To everybody who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, oh my god, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the real MVPs. I really love you guys so much, and I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me starting. And yes, let's build this channel together. Please like, subscribe, and share to your friends, families, share to even your enemies. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed to my channel. I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Bye.